What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed on this amazing Sunday evening. It's a beautiful Sunday here in the greater Atlanta area. I don't know where you are in the city, in the country, in the state, or in the world, but right here it is beautiful. So welcome. So glad to see all of you. It's amazing how quickly time is progressing. On the 23rd of March, it will be 2 months since we've been working together. You guys know what they say. Time flies when you're having fun, and we are having fun getting lean and getting great results. So it's been a great ride with each of you. Want to welcome you all here to Village Chat. First of all, I want to give a shout out to each of you who are in the process of either the 40 days turn up or the journey process. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Keep on pressing hard. To all of our graduates who come through the process, who are keeping their connection, welcome. As well as I want to welcome each of you who don't know who I am. You don't know what the 40-day turn-up is. You don't know what the Journey 3.0 process. Let me tell you about it. Here with what we call the umbrella 40 Days with Dr. Joe, there are two amazing processes. We don't call them programs because programs start and they end, but a process is something that's ongoing. The 40-day turn-up is the introductory process where we help people holistically, mind, body, and spirit, to become their best possible selves, changing their diets, their nutritional profile, putting them in the group with a trained leader, helping them emotionally, mentally, physically, in every single way. The journey is an invite-only process where we groom leaders to be the principal coaches of groups of people all over the country. This is an international process. We have participants in virtually all states and in more than 10 countries collectively. So I want you to know about that. If you want to know or need more information about the 40-day turn up, 40 days with Dr. Joe, the journey, or anything that I'm talking about, you can visit us at www.journeylife.tv. Once again, that's www.journeylife.tv. And we would love to see you there. There's a free downloadable book there. You have the ability to navigate the page, to read different bios and see what everything's about. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Journey Life TV. So I'm glad you guys are here. We are in our, third Village Chat, I believe. Third Village Chat. We've got some amazing village chatters before we have what we call a village chat champ. And we have our first male on tonight. The Village Chat series is an opportunity and a time for us to present participants who are actively going through the process. These are real life individuals who are in the process. We learn their stories. We learn about them. We learn about their feelings, about obstacles, ups and downs. It's not just one side, but the entire story. And it gives us all the time to connect with what connects human beings more than anything else. Not governments, not culture, not ethnicities, not race, not socioeconomic status, but what connects human beings more than anything else is the human story. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same things. And when people are sharing their stories, we can connect with that. So on today, I have a special guest, our first male participant, and his name is Charles Lockhart Jr. Brother Charles, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, Dr. Joe. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. How you feeling on this Sunday evening?
I'm feeling great, sir. Loving the process, loving the journey.
Well, that's awesome, man. You know, we were talking a few minutes. We had some technical difficulties, but God worked it out, right?
Yes, he did. He sure enough did.
Well, how you feeling, Brother Charles?
Dr. Joe, I'm feeling great, man. I'm telling you, I'm loving this journey. Like I said, I'm loving the changes I'm going through, it's just I'm feeling great. I'm really feeling great. I'm loving the progress of what I'm seeing within my body, how I'm feeling, and
that's great.
God bless you, man. God bless you for coming up with this program and for sharing it, man, because it's, like I say, something I need. I know a lot of people need, and we thank you for this. We thank you, really do.
Well, thank you for those words, and I want you to know I'm glad you're here with me. before we get into talking about the process, let's talk about what's more important than the process, and that's you. So I want the people to know about you. Why don't you tell us about yourself? Where you from? What do you do?
I'm originally from Lisbon, New Jersey. I live in Morrow, Georgia now. I'm a supervisor with the transportation department with ABM.
Okay.
And like I said, and so Joe, Dr. Joe, I've been dealing with weight issues for a while. Basically, it started being depressed, having a depression issue, and food was my outlet.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But I dealt with injuries with my knees. That was took me through some things. Death of my mother, like a brother that was like a brother to me, though he wasn't brother. You know what I'm saying? A divorce. So that really weighed on me. And like I said, sometimes that was just food was my outlet.
Yeah. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was just my outlet. You know what I'm saying? And but what I'm going through, happiness. When you like I said, you give it to God. You understand what you're dealing with. You trust and believe in what His Word is saying.
Right.
And it's a point you got to say, you know what? Like my brother, just get out the way.
Right. So
get out the way and let Him do what He need to do. Okay. That's what I did.
Let's say I want the people to know about you first. Okay. Mm-hmm. I want them to know about what you do. So you're from Jersey. You live in Morrow. You're in transportation.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about that first. We got all day to talk about the other stuff. Let's not throw the cards all on the table. Let me lead you into questions. I want to hear, what do you do? Tell the people what you do and what a day for Charles looks like.
Okay, like I said, I'm a supervisor for transportation with ABM Industries. And basically what it is, we monitor a lot with the TSA agents and some of the frontier employees. We transport them back and forth from the airport to work. Okay. So my duties every day is I have 6 drivers that's under me. Okay. So my responsibility is setting up the routes for the day for the different drivers, their responsibility, what they're supposed to do, keeping contact, doing my daily inspections of the buses that we transport, communication with the next department in case we're having issues with our buses and stuff. They know to come over and have do the process of fixing them, getting them back in place. And also, like I said, if there's, God forbid, if there's accidents involved, accident investigations have to be a process of doing, So it's a busy day, but also getting back to the opportunity now where I take my time to really enjoy what I'm doing. I really enjoy what I'm doing. I've been doing this almost 20-something years.
What do you like about it most? What do you most like about it?
Oh, what I love about, like I said, there's always about customer service. When you can put less people, when people come back, you say, man, I appreciate what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. It's just like I said, you never know how you can bless a person by the smile or just the way you carry yourself and how you interact with a person. So that's what I love about where I can get a person from A to B safely. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And they know they're dependent on it. They know Charles going to do the job right. Make sure I get it.
Charles, my man. That's all right.
When they come on that lot, they know my shift, my drivers are going to be on time and going to get them from A to B, back and forth on time. So that's one thing I would say. I love my drivers that's under me. When I talk to them, I said, this is what we're supposed to do. I'll ask you just, and they do that. Right. I have a great crew up under me and we work well together. Like I said, because my main thing, Joe, is keep my phone quiet. Mm-hmm. I don't want nobody calling my phone complaining.
I hear that. Then let's talk about this now. So you're from Jersey. How long have you how long have you been in Georgia, and how was the change from Jersey to Georgia?
We've been here 24 years. Okay. And the reason I came at the time was we wanted to bring our children down here to raise them.
Are you and your wife? When you say we, what are you talking about?
Yeah, well, at the time, she's the ex of my mother, my children at the time. Okay. We're divorced, but understand. But at the time, my children was young. Things was happening in Jersey, getting a little crazy. We both, our families are from here. We were just born and raised in Jersey.
Got it.
So we moved on down, came on down, and like I said, I'm blessed with 3 beautiful children. I have 6 grandbabies, who I call my heartbeats. Yeah. And like I said, and so this is why I got down here. And like I said, I love it. It's my home. Like I said, it was kind of the first coming down here was a little different. Right. But I'll tell you, as the years go by, meeting nice people, You know what I'm saying? And I come to love it. And it was a beautiful change.
Great.
First it was for our children,
Yeah.
but the change also for me too.
Okay. Now, at the beginning of our conversation, you said something. We're going to transition into the process, but you talked about being depressed. And what I would love for you to do, sir, is because a lot of people deal with depression, Charles, as you know that. There are a lot of people who will watch this. Thousands of people are going to see this. There are people maybe watching this now dealing with depression. There are people in the future who are dealing with depression. I guess my question, sir, before we get into the specifics of the process is, how did you know you were depressed? What happened in your life that you knew, man, I'm dealing with depression?
Well, first thing, because I played football in high school.
Okay.
And I had messed my knees up, so scholarships was just like when I was going out the door. That was like, oh man, I'm not gonna play college football. I'm not gonna play. I couldn't play football the way I wanted to play.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When I trained hard to be as best as I can be,
yes,
and then I didn't have that ability to do like I wanted to be, so I got depressed off of that. Right. That was a way of turning into food as an outlet.
Got it.
Through that depression. But like I said, the thing about it is, as I said, it's easy to put it on. And even though you want to try to, it was hard to start getting that weight off. Yeah. And then as things gone by, especially when, like I said, when you talked about the mind being a slave to the mind. Yeah. And when your mind is not really as strong as it should, you think it is. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And I had an opportunity. I'm going to say I had an opportunity to talk to my children Monday and share about the program. And like my daughter, Marion, she's my medium big middle girl. She said, "But Dad, they saw me as such a disciplined person." I said, "But you understand something? There was times I would go in my room and I would be out, be crying, be different, because you know what I'm saying? Because you're my children. I had you understand what I'm saying? But in reality, I was hurting because I wasn't who I knew who I could be. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's what I dealt with. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, that's what I dealt with.
So talk to us about, let's talk about, you're in the 4-day turn up. Talk to us about how you discovered the 40-day turn up.
Okay. It's a friend of my wife's best friend. Her name, as a matter of fact, she's a leader in the 30. Okay. Monica Woodard Barrow. Yeah. That's she talked about, she shared with my wife just how she was losing all this weight. And she was sharing with me. I said, when I got to see her, I said, wow, And then I read your story. And I said, okay, it's possible. So I said, took the opportunity, signed up. And when you sit, when they, you simply to tell me, hey, we want you. I was like, whew, okay, so I'm ready for this. All right. I really was, like I said, and the more I would go back and listen, to the, like I said, come on life journey and listen to people's stories, and just, I said, okay, I can see it can work. So like I said, my thing was, I had to get my mindset for me to make my change. Like I said, I want to live. Right. I want to live. I'm a young grandfather. Right. I want to be there for them, my children, myself, my wife. I want to be there for them. You understand what I'm saying? And I always had this. I always thought about, when God on your tombstone, it says the day you're born. But like I said, we know God brought us on a certain day, right? Right. We don't know the day He's gonna take us away. Right. So if I don't take care of myself, I might be short in the years He had for me. So my thing is, if I could take care of the temple that He gave me to help extend my years on this earth. You understand what I'm saying? That's my mindset. Okay. Take care of this body.
Take me back to when you found out you got in the group. How did you feel? Do you remember where you were?
Oh man, I was home, opened up the email. I was like, what? I said, babe, I'm in. I said, but I had to go to this process. I said, wait, hold on, babe. I got to do these 3 steps first.
Right.
Make sure.
Right.
I said, oh man, I automatically start doing what I'm supposed to do. Man, you talking about somebody like, okay, now I got to wait now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, let me be patient.
You went through you went through registration. You got in your group. Talk to me about your group. Shout them out, your leader.
Oh yeah. Team Gutbusters.
Gutbusters.
Brother Jerome Duncan.
I know Jerome. Jerome is great, man. He had a great testimony.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I love the group I'm in. I love my buddy Job. I mean, I'm like I said, we're enjoying the process. Like I said, I'm really loving this, man. And I love how the program is structured. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving every piece about it. Like I said, every day, every journey of it is just a blessing to me, man. I appreciate you, man. And everybody that's involved, your team, everybody. Like I said, I thank you for how you came up with this system.
Well, I appreciate you, man. We're glad that you're in this. So I'm glad you're here. Now, let's talk about how was your detox process? Because all of us can relate to that. Was it tough for you? Can you talk to us about that?
No, it was pretty good. Like I said, I wasn't bad. You know, I said it did what it's supposed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can tell you that, but it did what it's supposed to do. But it was a good process. I really enjoyed it. Had no problems. Didn't have no issues with it.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I lost 8 pounds the first week.
Awesome.
And I know when you talk about the water weight, a lot of it was water.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this pound, I lost 6 more pounds. Second weight. So, like I said, to me, I had a goal of 20. I'm almost there.
Yeah, you 14.
And see, so like I said, and that's the thing, Joe. I'm saying, okay, it can be done.
Right.
As long as I do my part.
Right.
And I'm loving, like I said, what I'm learning about the macro, the different putting the food together. Now you hit me with the 80-20.
Right.
So that process is even smooth.
Good.
You understand what I'm saying? Because like I said, I incorporating vegetables. A lot of it is raw vegetables. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of like cooking it, even though I know there's probably no problem with that, but a lot of things I've been doing raw now.
Right.
You understand? My spinach or whatever, you know.
Let's talk about how, because you talked about it earlier. How has your body responded positively? What are some positive things that you, Charles, are seeing in your body, and you look at it and like, I like what I'm seeing? Let's talk about that.
Okay, like my midsection, especially like, as you might say, the love handles that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's coming down. Yeah. My clothes, the way my clothes are fitting on my pants now. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the process. Like I said, when I'm out here doing like I said, we were doing the exercising now, but I'm walking, and I can feel the difference in my walk now. You know what I'm saying? My pace is being picked up. But like I said, now, like I said, I'm on a job. When I'm on the lot, I'm walking a lot. The only time I get in the truck is when I'm going off the lot to do observations, or I have to go to the main office to pick up supplies. Other than that, when I'm on the lot, I'm walking from different shed to shed, you know, checking up on the drivers, or like I said, doing my inspection of the bus. I'm walking now, getting more exercise there, and it feels good.
Good. That's awesome. I know that has to make you feel good about yourself when you see that you put in this work. We haven't even been in this. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. You've lost 14 pounds. You're feeling better. You're feeling lighter. That has to do a lot for you as a person.
I mean, it makes my mindset is just has changed. I'm happy, and that's the beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when I went to go see my kids on Monday, I'm like, they said, Dad, I know something different about you. They noticed, like, okay, I see you, Dad. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yeah.
Your children are proud of you, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
You know, so I shared with them, you know, when I did the weigh-in, I sent it to Joe, but also sent it to them so they can see the progress, what I'm doing. As my weight has been, dang, Dad, you know, when I did the step, like Monday or through a whole other day, I did over 10,000 steps. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, Dad, you know, hey. So that's a beautiful thing. And my wife, you know, she sees it. She said, oh, man, hey, baby, looking, you know, hey, you know. You know, so it's, you know, it makes you feel good, you know, saying it makes you want to keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, I have a goal and I know I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it. Like I said, but I have to continue to do what I'm doing. And that's the thing. See, that's the thing, like Joe, my mindset is so positive. I know I'm going to do what I need to do to continue this, to live a healthy life, to take care of my body.
Are you seeing some of the other brothers in the group getting results as well?
Like I said, yeah, well, like I said, when we shared and stuff, you know, I said, okay, everybody's losing, you know, everybody's looking good. I said, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me
ask you this, because I've never asked this question. Charles, what is it about this process from your perspective that makes it work for a person? Now, I have my opinions, but from your, like, what is it that you think really makes this work for you? Be selfish in your articulation of it, because I really want to know what you think.
Well, me personally, like I said, it's my mind, having control of my mind. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, planning and sticking to that plan. Right. Sticking to the plan and make the plan go as it's supposed to be. Do not deviate from it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You gave us the instructions. Take the instructions, implement the instructions, follow through with them, and you got the results. And you get to see the results. And from seeing the results, it makes you want to work harder. It makes you want to do better. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm trying to say, Joe, every day I'm looking forward to getting up. I'm looking at nighttime, put my meals together, getting them ready for the next day, prepping them. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they listening. I hope y'all listening to Brother Charles.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. When I get up in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, get myself together, pack my bag up, out the door. Hey, babe, see you later on. Get to work. Even people to work, like, one of my drivers said she was creeping up, like, I said, Lockhart? I said, yeah. She said, I didn't know who you were. You're doing that weight. I said, yeah. I said, I'm working there. You understand what I'm saying? She said, you look so different. Yeah, she said, you're looking so different. I said, so I guess it makes you feel good. Because it shows that what you're doing is working. And other people are noticing it. So for me, like I said,
it's a great point you bring up. And people who are listening, I want you all to listen to what Charles is saying. This is the same thing that I've told many of you, because I had the same experience, Charles. And what you said that I think people need to listen to is what keeps you engaged are the results. I mean, when I lost my first 20 pounds, you couldn't tell me anything, Charles. Like, my ears were tucked and my head was in the wind. And I was like, well, I want to lose another 20. And I kept on and I kept on. And you know, you hit obstacles along the way. But at the end of the day, to your point, you know, getting results, like you say, makes you happy about getting up and tackling the next day.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Would you agree with that?
Oh, I agree with wholeheartedly. Yes, sir. 100%.
So here we are tomorrow. Tomorrow will mark week 2, which will be 1/3 of the process is behind us. So we got another 2/3 to go. Right. What are you looking to accomplish, Charles, for you before this process is over?
I'm looking for to hit my goal of 20 pounds.
Okay.
Hopefully more. I mean, I'm working harder to get that goal. You understand? Okay. I want to graduate. I want to do it. I can't graduate out this program. But also, I want to do it what's going to make me feel good. Let me tell you, Dr. Joe, December, I went for my annual physical. I'm so glad you did that about the blood work yesterday. I really enjoyed that.
I'm glad.
So my doctor said, he said, man, you got good genes. He said, well, I'm gonna tell you what. He said, if you come back, if you get a 290, I can get you off that blood medication. This is what he told me. And the thing about it was, Dr. Joe, I was off my high blood medication for 3 years. My doctor took me off, but I got hit with COVID. You know, when it first came out, it just jacked me all up.
Right.
Put back on my medication. But I said, from him saying that, and that was back in December, and then coming into this program and seeing what this program can do, oh, I know I'm getting off my medication. I know that. And I know I'm going to stay off of my medication because I have something to work with it to help me stay off it. And that's what I'm really looking forward. That's what I'm looking forward to, Dr. Joe.
Right.
Future. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to get to that again. I'm looking forward to that again.
How tall are you now, Brother Charles?
I'm 5'9", and now 5'9", I'm 321.
321. All right. At 5'9", what your goal should be. I know this may be sticker shock, but just stay with me.
Oh, yeah.
Your goal should be to lose 100 pounds. Now I know that's sticker shock. I know it is.
Well, the real Joe, my goal is to be. I want to get to 220.
220. Okay, good.
That was my playing weight when that was my athletic weight. I was in good shape back there. I want to get to 220, and that's what I'm going. No, that's what I'm going to work at, Joe. I'm working hard to get there.
Excellent.
I know it's going to take time, but that's my goal to get to 220.
You can do it. That's awesome. Your leader, I can't remember how much weight. I think Jerome has lost 100 pounds. If he hasn't lost 100 pounds, he's close to it. Somebody let me know that in the comment section. I know he did very, very well. So that's awesome that you're focused on that. And the beauty is, sir, I've seen so many people like you. You see them 6 months later, they're 100 pounds lighter. I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to make it. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Your attitude.
Like I said, again, I control my mind.
That's right.
I'm so set in this. You just understand, Dr. Joe. Your program, I'm so hyped about it. I'm so 100% behind it. Because I see the results. Like I said, and talking about like Monica, I think she lost 120 pounds. So I know it can be done. I know because it's done for you and her. Right. So I know it can happen for me. I see what's going on right now. That's just give me the confidence. If I do what I'm supposed to do, stick with it, continue to work at it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be done. I know it's going to be done. I'm just looking forward to that. And I'm enjoying the process, Dr. Joe. I am enjoying this process.
Well, let's talk to someone. I want you to speak to someone who's watching this may be in the process, and maybe they are struggling. Maybe they didn't have a good week. Maybe, they didn't get out the gate as quickly as possible. What words of encouragement would you give them?
Don't give up. You know what you want to do. Change the mindset, prepare your heart to do what you need to do. Listen, it can be done. It can be done. But you have to make the change. You have to be willing to make the change, make that sacrifice to do what needs to be done. Because let me tell you something, the results are going to be a beautiful thing. So you get up in the morning, you look at yourself, and you see, I can smile. I smile. My smile is happy because I'm seeing something.
Right.
When you start noticing the change, it's going to make you want to work harder. So all I'm saying to you is don't give up. Trust the process. Believe in the process. Work the process. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen for you.
Well, that's awesome, sir. Well, you have been just a breath of fresh air, sir. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I see you all the time in the group. You're very consistent, posting your pictures, consuming the content, and just to be able to have the opportunity to interview you, to feel your energy. Everybody in the comment section feels your energy. You're so positive. And I want you to know that it's people like you that make our village a special place. So Charles, thank you so much, sir, for being my guest. And shout out to your leader, Jerome, and shout out to your team.
Yes.
Right?
Duncan, Team Gutbusters. We there. And we doing good, dog. We doing good, Dr. Joe.
All right, sir. All right. Well, you be blessed, and thank you for being my guest. And God bless you, Charles. All right, sir.
Take care.
All right, peace. Brother Charles Lockhart, what a great interview. What a wonderful spirit. That is awesome. I'm reading so many of your comments, and I can tell that you guys were feeling that as well. What an awesome interview. A lot of things we can take from that, ladies and gentlemen. And one of the major ones that you can take from that is his attitude. You heard it. You heard how positive he was. And that's the key to getting what you want out of life, is having the appropriate attitude about it and believing that you can accomplish it. There are many of you who are watching this, who are in the process, or a person who may be, you may be working on your own journey of change, of weight loss, of whatever it is, and you stumbled across this video. You may not be getting the results that you want. At the end of the day, you get out of it what you put into it. All you need is 1 week where you get great results and you will become a believer. But the bad news to that is no one can make you do what it takes to have a good week. You can read all the inspirational books you want. You can listen to all the motivational music. You can read all the scriptures you want. Podcast, self-improvement. But at the end of the day, you are the difference maker. Now, I want you all to understand something. I want you to listen. We are living in a new age. A new order of the world is manifesting. It's nothing you have to wait on. The new world order is being unfolded as we speak. You don't have to believe me. You can call me whatever you want. When you look around the world, you can see it happening. Every facet of life is or will soon be controlled by industries. The concept of freedom will no longer exist. And one of the major things that each of you who are listening to me right now, if you don't hear anything else in what I'm saying, you listen to this. Our health is our wealth. Our health is our wealth. Black, white, straight, gay, believer, Christian, Muslim. Our health is our wealth. The future of the food industry, I've already taught you this, will be one whereby food is going to be created in laboratories and factories. It's happening right now. Where they're taking the genetics of certain animals, chickens, lambs, fish, and growing the meat without the chicken. This concept of GMO, genetically modified organisms, or GMO corn or GMO vegetables, that entire concept will be manifested in meatless meat. It's happening right now. The design of the entire system that we live in is one that is designed so we will get sick. Forget if you don't have to believe me. We live in a profit-based healthcare system. That means my health is connected to profit. How? If the healthcare industry is profit-based, which it is, then what does that mean? It means the sicker people are, the more profit the health industry makes. Facts. Nothing that I'm saying can be contested. Let me ask you a question. If I'm your doctor and you come to me and you're obese, you're diabetic, you're hypertensive, you got high cholesterol, compromised kidneys, will my practice make more money off of you? Or will my practice make more money off of the person who is not diabetic, not hypertensive, doesn't have high cholesterol, doesn't have compromised kidneys, is not obese? Which patient generates most money for the healthcare industry? Do you understand that? Let that soak in. So the healthcare industry is not here to bring health. Do you understand that? Nothing against doctors. We need them. Nothing against nurses. God bless them. Nothing against all of the front line. I'm talking about the system. So it's in the best interest of the system for us to be sick. Sugar is a known toxin. They know it. They know the impacts of it. But it's too much money being created for the FDA to call it a toxin. If people were shown the truth about sugar, if everybody in the world went through this process, and to all you haters who are out there who are saying, who's this guy hustling? It's free, so shut up. If everybody went through this free process with the attitude of Charles, the healthcare industry would collapse. It's dependent on sick people. The medical industry hasn't cured one disease in my lifetime. I'll wait. Tell me. Name me one chronic disease that has been cured by the medical industry. Name me one. I'll wait. Think about all the money we've raised for cancer research. Think about all of you and me who've given. What's the Susan B. Cole in October breast cancer awareness? Think about all the billions of dollars that have been raised. And we still got cancer. We still have leukemia. We still got lupus. They still telling us it's no cure for herpes. You see, which is a lie. Because the industry thrives off of your sickness. Understand that? See, this is all the matrix. This is all a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's all a game. Let me show you how the game works. This is how the game works. Listen. I'm a pharmaceutical company, hypothetically. Let's say I make the main medication that doctors give to lower blood pressure. Let's say, for instance, my company, Gut and Butt Unlimited. Let's say Gut and Butt Unlimited makes the hypertensive. I make medication that lowers blood pressure. I got all the scientists. I got all the doctors. I got everything that I need. I'm the man. My company. We're $1 billion company. We're a $10 billion company. I got my reps going to general practitioners, going to hospitals, buying commercials. And then when I'm going to the doctors, I'm saying, hey, you prescribe this, it works, it's relatively safe. Here are all the studies. And for every prescription, 10 prescriptions you give, you're going to get a check. Because that's how it works. It's very common and completely legal. So let's say, for instance, I'm making prescription drugs for hypertension. But then some young or old scientist or doctor comes out with a cure for hypertension, where all you have to do is go through a regimen of this, and this. It costs this. Now, in order for that person to be compensated, that person has to patent whatever that drug is, whatever that process is, or if it's a combination of the two. So that person sees it works. I know this works. This helps hypertension. I fill out the all the information that I need to make this mine. Now, once I get it to where I own the patent, then it's on me to raise the capital, find the investors, to build the product, to package the product, to do trials, to get it approved by the FDA. That takes money. I got to do all that. But I got the patent that I know cures hypertension. So when my company finds out about this, what do you think I do? I go up to that person. I say, I'll tell you what, I'm going to buy you out. I'm going to buy the rights of the trademark. I'm going to write you a check for $500 million. $500 million? Yep. For what? To give me the rights to this. What you going to do with it? Well, this is great research. I think we can do a lot incorporating our. We need $500 million. They buy it, take the trademark and shelf it. And you'll never see it. It's like the guy who's in the hood who's selling blue magic. But somebody else come and they got that red thunder that's stronger than the blue magic. So what I do, I got to get rid of him because that product's about to mess up my money. Every single industry works just like that. Here you are thinking it's no cure to AIDS, lupus, herpes, HPV, PCOS, diabetes, all the stuff you've been told can't be cured. They got cures right now that are either holistic practices or things that have been shelved. That's the world we live in because it's all about the dollar. You see. There are many of you watching this have known of people who died from HIV/AIDS. And we all know about HIV/AIDS. Horrible disease, killed a lot of people. And a Black herbalist from Honduras named Dr. Sebi was in South America healing folk from AIDS. He came out and started talking about it. And there was a lawsuit against him for practicing medicine without a license in the United States. Sent him back home. But Dr. Sebi took it to the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court, and won. Now, a lot of people know this. I'm not telling anything new, but what's new is the commentary. Now, let's think about this. If I go to, if I have a case against me that I'm practicing medicine without a license, that I'm somehow misleading people, telling them that I can cure people of AIDS. When I go to the court, I have to prove that to win. How do you win in court without receipts? You see. Did anybody go and study Dr. Sebi? Did they go find out his methodology? Did they go and see what is he doing? No, they didn't. You know why they did? Because what Dr. Sebi is doing to cure and heal people is exactly what I'm trying to do with y'all. Through natural remedies, lifestyle. Now, he's an herbalist, so he was using herbs and supplements and things of that nature. I'm not saying that I'm Dr. Sebi. I'm not saying that. Y'all know that. What I'm saying is you can't patent natural things. I can't patent vitamin C, which has been treated in high doses to combat cancer and to improve the immune system and function. I can't patent that. I can't patent vitamin D. I can't patent vitamin A. I can't patent turmeric. I can't patent hydrogen peroxide that has been used in treatments. Because it either exists or it's a naturally occurring element. So when you look on the back of natural things, it says this has not been evaluated by the FDA. They can't evaluate because there's no money in it. So I say all this to say, and I'm done. My health is my wealth. What bothers me about this process is as effective as it is that all of you all see. I don't have to pull your leg to see it. As hard as it is to get in the process, you still have people who don't give a damn about their health. Some of y'all still fighting me. Why can't I eat at a restaurant? Still not doing what I'm telling you to. Complaining. Keep on. Because guess what, baby? The days of being able to be unhealthy is no longer an option in the future of the world that we're going in. No more. This garbage healthcare system that we live in terms of insurance, the insurance industry is the pits. It's gotten so bad that I don't even want to have to go to the doctor because they control where we go. The best thing all of us can do now is take our health seriously. And if you're overweight, you need to get in shape. You need to do whatever you need to do to get lean. Because when you get lean, when you lose weight, you're at a healthy body weight, you take out 90% of the risk. And I'm tired of begging. I'm not begging nobody else. I'm tired of it. Lord, I get so tired of begging folk to do what they're supposed to do. I'm tired of it. If you want to be a gut and butt, then be one. But I ain't. So wake up. We are 1/3 of the way done. In 4 weeks, it's over. In 4 weeks, it's over. Get your results. Take every day. As Brother Charles said, be positive. Be excited. And take back your health. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's nothing in the world like being in good health. When you go to your doctor and your doctor tells you you got a clean bill of health, it's no man that can make you that happy, ladies. It's no woman that can make you that happy, brothers. It ain't nothing in the world like being in good health. It's nothing in the world that like having compromised health, but work on yourself and get in good health. It's not like being on prescription drugs and living a healthy lifestyle to where you get off of them. Nothing like in the world. Folk can be tripping, but you like, hey, I'm in good health. I may have haters. I may have people don't like me. I may have people be talking about me. Russia may be in a war with Ukraine. We may be on the precipice of World War III. I hate all that's happening, but right now, as for me and mine, I'm in good health. You see, a man cheat on you, go. I got my health. Woman cheat on you, let her go. We don't chase them, we replace them. I got good health. So take this opportunity that you have. I'm not saying people can't get in shape without this. There's plenty of people getting in shape without this, but I do know this helps a lot of people. Take advantage of the situation. For those of you who are listening to this saying, hey, you know, I want more information. I want to be a part of this, visit us. JourneyLife.tv. Follow us on Instagram, Journey Life TV, Facebook, Journey Life TV. All right. Gang, it's been a great time with you on tonight. In the morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be presenting your weekly performance and statistical analysis. All right. I'll let you know how you perform in both the 4-day turn up and Journey 3.0. I will also review questions from your masterclass on last evening that you have posted. We'll do a 2-in-1. All right. Have a great evening. Have a great Sunday. Let's wake up in the morning. Remember, it's not a new week. It's a new dimension, and you got to live that way. Thank you all for joining us. Shout out to Brother Charles Lockhart Jr. Thank you for being my guest, sir. Shout out to your team and your coach. And shout out to each of you. Be well, be blessed, and God willing, I'll see you in the morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.